Oh, he's illustrated it.
Let's have a look.
That's very Joy of Sex.
Oh, isn't it?
What does he fantasise about you two doing it? Or?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he does, yeah.
But then it moved on from that just constant chopping our heads off things and putting it onto.
Wow. This is so weird. We're in this as characters.
Yeah. We're going to be playing ourselves.
Well,
So look, there's a lot to get through, but we're going to try and get through as quickly as possible and read the rules and then just dive into it as quickly as we can.
I've never done an RPG, but I've always.
I
wanted
haven't
to.
either, and I know there's a lot of rules, but
I listen
actually...
to podcasts of people playing them, like Pathfinder or whatever. I listen to this American podcast called Glass Cannon. I fucking love it.
Yeah, I used to do it big time when I was a teenager.
Really?
I'd love to do it.
Massively into
D&D?
Oh, hang on.
D&D, yeah, various others as well.
These guys in America, they earn $40,000 a month on Patreon, and they're playing
That's
this game
crazy.
called Pathfinder. But it's just a it's like a comedy. They're all comedians, and it's like a play. It's like a comedy play.
It's
Yeah.
a big thing
Fantasy.
now, isn't it? These D&D
They tour as well.
podcasts and YouTube channels. That
Well, one of them apparently has now got a graphic novel, like going back, because they're about 200, almost 200 episodes in Glass Cannon. This other one that's even bigger than them, they have now got a graphic novel that sort of started at the beginning, that a big proper graphic novel company are doing to sort of illustrate their story.
That's so cool. Yeah.
I love it. I've never played it, but now I just want to play it. But then it's really difficult to
Finding people to do it with, because you
And
doing
the
it
time.
regularly. But it's the
Having the
that's
time
why
to
I
do it,
thought. Yeah.
Alright, well I'm recording, so we're going to crack on.
I'm probably going to eat into the microphone for that. Sorry.
Right. Right, we're going to attempt something on CheapShow now that might go disastrously wrong and put all the good work of the event to waste, but we are going to attempt to try and celebrate 150 by playing the CheapShow Magazine D10 edition, issue 8, adventure game.
What's that referred to?
What?
D10.
D10's
The
a dice,
dice.
isn't it?
Oh, so that
10
comes with
10 sides.
10-sided dice comes
Well,
with it.
this is the thing. If you're a Patreon, you have already been sent this. If you want to play it with the magazine, you've got to print out the QR code on the back, which has those little sheets that you have in your hands, the little score sheets. But you have to find your own 10-sided dice.
Look, I'm hanging off the light like.
Yeah, it's the work.
What's his name?
Buster Keaton, is it?
No, the other one.
Howard Lloyd.
Yes.
Howard Lloyd. Yeah, hanging off a clock like that.
Hooray for Howell Lloyd.
What's that
He
film?
was good, Harold Lloyd.
It's a bit Back to the Future, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. But
Oh!
so the idea is that there's when you get it, when you buy the physical copy, if you go to, I'll give you the links at the end of the episode. But basically, if you get a physical copy, you also get these dice, 2 10-sided dice to play the game,
And that's the D10.
and that's the D10.
What
So
a
it's,
beautiful piece of work.
yeah,
It's amazing. I mean, I'm genuinely awed by it.
I mean, I've often talked about Event's work on the CheapShow magazines, full stop, and I genuinely believe they're better than this podcast. So,
Can I just say as well, my hair in this is absolutely super.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Spliff haircut, isn't it?
I don't know what that means.
Talking to the microphone, maybe we can hear you
I
say
don't know
it.
what that means. Spliff hair.
I think it was
It doesn't
just.
mean
It
anything.
didn't mean anything. I just think
It's
they
a
went.
callback.
Yeah.
I think.
Don't expect meaning from Paul.
That's the thing they do.
He destroys meaning. Shall I read the rules? Because you're going to fuck it up.
Yes,
Alright.
but I have read the
Can
rules.
I be Dungeon Master?
I mean, there is no dungeon master.
Can
but
I be-
if you want?
Maze Master? Can
Yes.
I be an elf?
But what it tells
The
you,
GM.
it's a choose your own adventure.
It's a cross between a choose your own adventure and a buying game. The basic
buying
version of this is on every move you go to a different stall depending on the story, right? When you get to that stall, you roll the dice to decide on what items are available on that stall. Then you can choose to buy them. Okay. You got to get 3 items in an hour, and it's not real time hour; it's game minute hour. So every move, which means if you go from one table to the next, that's 5 minutes. The time you spend at a table is 5 minutes. So if you decide to stay at the same table for 2 rows, it's 10 minutes of time.
Yes.
Once everyone has run out of time, the game is over. We don't know how long it will last, so we're going to just play for 25 minutes and then see how
Pass
we
me
do.
my phone. Can we start playing now?
In a minute, I also want to just say that each one of us has got a copy of the magazine, and in it is the game scenarios and every list of item. Now, the items have a code, and that tells you how much they're worth, what your discount can be, if it's rare, and some other number. We'll figure it out when we read the rules. But we're going to do scenario, the flea market to start
Okay.
with, right?
That's
Which is
the first page.
Event said we
We
should
are.
do the
That's
more
a scenario.
complicated game, which is the boot sale. But I thought, we're shit. let's keep it simple. so, what I will say is, Eli, do you want to read the rules?
Okay, where are they?
Aim of the game, it's the back 2 pages.
Oh.
Can I just say, for my O-level English literature, I'm old enough to have done O-levels, I did a book report of Choose Your Own Adventure.
Did you?
I did Death Trap Dungeon.
Didn't we
I
talk
couldn't-
about
That's
that?
fighting fantasy.
I couldn't be
fantasy.
bothered to read a whole book, and I thought I only have to do kind of like,
Half of it.
Yeah.
Well,
I got
I
C.
meant- I tried to draw the map of Death Trap Dungeon.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
No, I heard you talking about it, and I thought when I was
You agree
that,
then?
Yeah.
It wasn't just me being
No,
stupid.
no.
Ah.
Does it matter though? I mean, that's not me being facetious. Does it matter that it doesn't fit
But only,
together?
only if you try and draw a map of
Yeah.
it.
Oh, okay.
If you try and make it a rational environment, it's not.
Right.
It's an
Everyone
irrational
cheats
environment.
anyway.
Yeah.
That's true.
Hello.
No one,
As
you know,
said.
I used to actually roll the dice, be sitting by myself and actually fight the
How to
game.
decide?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then go, oh no, I died.
I mean, the problem is, I never had them. I always wanted them, and I never had them, so I just had to imagine it.
That's sad.
It is really sad.
Was it Steve Jackson and Ian Livingston? I just
Yeah,
wondered.
Ian Livingston, who created Lara Croft from Tomb Raider.
Really?
That's what he went on to
Jesus
do. Yeah.
Christ.
Ka-ching, innit?
What did Steve Jackson do?
He just told you.
No,
No, that was
Ian
Livingston.
Oh, alright.
That was
I
Livingston,
presume.
Paul also, he there was the fighting fantasy books,
Yeah.
but then there was another series, wasn't it?
There were a few. There was one I like called Lone Wolf.
Oh.
This is nerdy.
Well,
isn't
there
it?
was Sorcerer's one, which was a more advanced system. I don't know.
There were a few. Anyway, I'm sure the viewers can tell us. Paul's looking antsy because we're just
Rambling, and I'm very aware that.
Aim of the game.
So we're going to try and get through this as quickly as possible. So there is also going to be video footage online, but it'll be available for patrons exclusively for a few months. But
This is
hello
gonna
everyone,
take-
we're filming. Hello, we haven't forgotten about you.
This is going to take me
I'm
forever.
glad that you told me that, because I've picked my nose quite a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
Did
I
you
did
eat a
that.
bogey?
Well, you're in very good
I just
company.
it's Eli's flat.
Yeah.
Did you see there was something on the internet? He didn't see it, but
Check it. I got paid some money to hold a broomstick on fire.
yeah, on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Pope picking his nose and eating it.
Really?
Yes.
Eating it.
But then, you know, if you had God's bogies, you did.
Yeah.
He'd eat God's
Yeah.
bogies.
Holy snot.
Do you reckon he has holy snot?
Yeah, of course.
And wee.
Yeah.
Do you reckon if he pissed on a vampire, it would die?
Yeah, I would actually. You'd have to. Or cry on a vampire.
Pooed on a vampire.
Or spit.
Would the Pope's poo be... what's it called when you get a bit of a saint?
A bit of a saint.
Yeah. Well, there's a name for it. You'll know.
Martyr?
Remnants.
No,
They're
not remnants.
relics.
Relic. So would the
Oh,
Pope
I
shit be a
see.
relic?
Not like part of her.
No,
Like
well, it can be. It can be like a
part saint.
finger, can't it? They
a
reckon.
coprophile.
Yeah,
like-
a coprophile who is interested in...
No, a coprophile. What they call
Yeah.
fossilised poos.
Oh God.
I don't care.
Coprolites.
Coprolite.
A coprophile is someone who really fucking likes it.
Shall I read these rules then?
Yeah, alright, because there's a lengthy amount, so we are going to have to pay attention. Because I do want to give this proper
Okay.
justice.
The aim of the game, stroke adventure, is to buy 3 items from the sale within 1 hour of in-game time, not actual time. After a player purchases his or her 3rd item, or ran out of time, the game automatically ends for that player. If there's more than one player, the game ends after each player has either purchased their 3 items or ran out of time. See scoring. The story, there's 2 scenarios, the London Flea Market, starting on page 3, that's the one we'll be
That's
playing,
all we'll be doing, yeah.
and the Trumpington Car Boot Sale.
Ooh, it was good, isn't it? We did
The
that.
London
I
scenario
was there.
would be a good start, while luck and random events play a larger role in the Trumpington one. Navigating through the story is easy. First, each player picks a character. So, Paul?
Well, I'm going to be Paul. The 4 characters are us. So I'm going to be Paul. There's Eli, Ash, and Biffo, and each character has their own kind of special moves.
Am I Eli in this game?
No, because that would then. Can you do an Eli impression?
Ow.
It sounds like
wounded dog.
I don't know. It sounds like 80-year-old Michael Jackson.
I was doing an impression of your impression of Eli.
Well, most people do.
Yes, indeed. Okay.
Ow, like cameo. Ow, word up. Ow. Can you do an impression of Eli? Yeah, this is good.
This is amazing.
Oh, that's a good one, Paul.
See, we've got to keep focus.
I was pretending that Eli's voice was Paul doing the impression.
Shut up.
We're never going to read all these rules. There's
Come on.
2 pages of them.
No, there's 1 page really.
Look, each person picks a character, and either starts from the pre-decided, starting point, not a scenario, or rolls the dice to decide a starting point.
So we're just going to worry about.
From there on, each player simply reads the text and proceeds to the next location by choosing one of the options. Make sure to write down the locations you visited on your player card to avoid visiting the same table or stall twice by mistake. Note, you cannot revisit random events. If you do happen to come across a random event which has already taken place, retrace your steps and pick another option.
Right. Special events are paragraphs you go to that have an event that affects the game, so you can't go back to them.
Buying items. Most tables or stalls have at least one item you could purchase.
See the item list. So when you go to the paragraph with the table, it will tell you what the items are, or if they're blank, and you need to roll to decide what the item is.
I get 50% off gaming items.
Yeah, you do.
So
Unless you get more.
Oh, we've got special moves
Yeah.
for the items.
But you can.
What's mine?
Well, we can read it and find out. So Eli's special power is he has a good eye for cheap stuff. Why buy expensive items if you can get 5 cheap ones? So you can pick from 1 additional item list. If you go to a table, there are 3 items. You can also roll it 4th time for a 4th item and add to that
I
table.
can do that twice.
So you can only do that.
Okay.
Yeah. It's exciting, isn't it? It's complicated.
Jesus.
When I was 16, I went to college and studied advanced science.
Yeah.
After about 3 months of being there, I was in a lesson, and the teacher said something, and then it dawned on me that I had no idea what was happening. And you know, you've had that dream where you're at school, but I was in that in real life. I felt like I'd missed 2 weeks of college, and I just went to the teacher and said, I've got to go. And I left that college, and I stopped going to that college.
Wow. Is that how you feel right now?
This is exactly, honestly, how I feel now.
Okay, shall I keep reading it?
I've got a headache.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's a lot.
I'll tell you what.
Shouldn't we just play it?
Let's
That's
just
normally
play,
the best option.
Because we can always refer to the rules if we get stuck. So, for instance, when we go to pick items, we can break down.
Okay,
but
so
basically,
started then.
each item has a code. I will read this out. So when you get the item given to you or the item you roll, right, there are 4 sections. The original price, which is like £2.50. Max discount. So if it says 50, it means you can only have 50% of that price tops. Even if your special move means you can do more than that, you can't do more than 50. Right? Rarity, you don't have to worry about rarity, and rating only affects the score. Right, should we just start? I will read the flea market. I've got a pen, we'll share that because we'll take turns anyway. It means we can all take a pen when we need to. Right, with that in mind, let's begin. Everyone's got their scorecards. Oh shit, this is going to be stressful. Here we go, scenario 1, the flea market. Paul Gannon, Eli, Ash and Paul Rose all visit a London flea market.
Should we do some background noises?
Yeah, go on.
Street child.
Paul Gannon. And actually, don't do background noise because then you won't be listening to what's going on.
We haven't been anyway.
No, I know. Paul Gannon made sure to bring all the audio equipment to record another great episode of Cheap Show. Eli brought himself some energy drinks.
This is unrealistic. You've turned up with all the things you need.
Yeah. Ash brought his son for some moral support, and Paul Rose is hoping to score some items for a few
Why is
more.
my name the only one that's...
Paul Rose.
You should call me Biffo. That would... It's just weird.
I'll call you.
formal.
What do you want to be called?
Well, I don't
the sake
mind
of this
being
game.
called by my name. I know there's 2 Pauls.
No, we'll just call you Biffo. Then I'll read it from Biffo from this point on. Right, when all 4 of them arrive at the North London flea market, there are somewhat disappointed by the amount of stalls.
They are.
There's about 20 of them. Have some people gone home already? Maybe. It all seems organised enough though, and the tables are pretty packed. There seems to be plenty of haggling going on, so that's a good sign too. The market consists of 2 rings of stalls. There's a large ring of stalls on the outside and a smaller ring in the central area of the market. Paul Gannon hands everyone £10. Okay guys, good luck, you've got 1 hour. I'll start because I'm best. Paul Gannon's adventure
I
starts.
haven't started the timer.
Oh yeah, we'll start the time. We're going to play for 25 minutes so we can lock this down. So, are you ready? Have you started?
What do you mean have I started?
Have you pressed start?
Yes.
Alright, well then we're going. Right, good. Paul Gannon's adventure start. So you've chosen to play as Paul Gannon. Good choice. You have 3 options to take. Take a closer look at the stall on your left, go to 50. Take a closer look at the stall on the right, go to 57. Or start walking towards the stalls ahead, 39. Oh, I'm going to go to 50, so that means I go to...
Why did you make that decision?
Why not? Right, it's the first move. Does it matter right now?
Yes.
Wondered.
I made it because my gut
Everything
story.
matters.
Right, so I'm going to page section 50. All right.
In real life, you just went off to get a burger.
No, he did.
No, was
He got a burger before the show started.
That was a good burger.
It
man.
was not. You got the shits. Right, the small table has some reasonable items on it, but it's all quite expensive. Maybe you can strike a deal. For 64, special 49, or 92. If not, you can always visit the table to your right, go 45, or on the left, go to 57, or walk ahead. Now I'm going to stay here, cross 10 off, because that's a 5-minute marker, and I'm going to try. What is 64? What is 64? Oh
I'll
shit.
get a migraine.
A wallet with roughly 20 DVDs. It's £8. I can get 60% off. It's quite rare.
You're talking really fast. It's freaking me out.
I go,
It's
Always
making me
taking some
anxious.
ketamine.
what does
We
my
should say
superpower allow? What does my
That's
superpower
what
allow?
Kevin does.
I don't know. I don't do
Superpower.
drugs.
Well, ask me.
Shut up! I'm making a possible decision. I don't know why I said possible. Paul was a very good bargainer. He was able to persuade sellers to deduct an additional 10% off all purchases. So what's 10% off? Hang on.
Oh, God.
50. I can get 40% off. Add that for 50. So I'm going to ask.
Have you done your move yet?
No, I'm doing it
I
now.
don't know what's going on.
None of us do, Paul.
See, I've lost the number. Hang on.
Oh, Jesus.
Fi-
Christ.
Well, what's
57.
happening?
57. I got 57.
He's just muttering
And
to
then,
himself.
hang on. I've gotten confused because you keep talking shit.
I'm going to eat some nuts.
I went to the wrong table. I went to 57. I'm going to go to 50. And I go that, and it's got that 64. Right, next. 64 was what? A wallet DVD. So 60%, add 10% is 70%. What's 70% of £8, Eli?
70% of £8 is 8 times 7.
So what's the price I'm paying?
What's 8 sevens? 56.
Yeah. So what's the price? £8
£5.60.
£8 take
You've
away.
got a calculator.
£5.60.
So it's £5.60 I've got to pay.
Is 56 7 times 8?
I know. I'm going to buy it. I've used my superpower once, so I've got to tick that, and I can't do that again. I bought it for. Hang on, 60% of £8 is £5.40. Yeah.
5.60.
£5.60. So I £5.60 DVDs, and then that's
Can I have a go?
and then 50. Yeah, it is your go now. That's what I've done. Eli. you
Eli
start.
SIlverman, adventure start! You've chosen to play as Eli, of course you have.
Have you got
Understandable. You start browsing the market from the eastern side.
Oh.
You have 3 options. Take a closer look at the stall on your left,
Oh.
11. Take a look at the stall on your right, or start walking towards the stalls ahead. I'd like to start walking towards the stalls ahead, 66.
Go to 66.
Where do I find that?
It's in the next section where the little paragraphs are. So you go to 66, which is.
Can I just say there was a typo in that? Sorry, Irene, for that. But it said browning, which could be you could be browsing, or you could be browning the market.
Maybe you are.
I could use some of that browning stuff.
Right, 66. Where are you?
Hamburger bar.
No,
Oh,
come on.
hey!
Oh, wow.
I could go for a burger. I'm rather hungry.
Why are you speaking like an actor?
You want? Because I'm trying to give it something.
Do you?
Paul, for the listeners.
I could go for a burger.
I did not sound like that.
You do.
I could go for a burger. A burger towards a burger you fancy. Plenty of pickles. Ah, that one's £3, sir. You really should be buying items, not burgers. Just when you decide it's best to keep shopping, he proclaims, if you purchase a burger, you'll also get a chance to take a peek in my suitcase full of rather special items.
It's full of dildos.
Weird. But that does sweeten the deal. So do you want to grab a burger? Yes, go to 70.
Oh, wow. He went for the
Right, you
burger.
can't. That's it. You got to do it after your next move. You have to do your next
Do I
move.
have to tick some off?
Yeah, you got to tick off one of your
rows,
one of your
one at a time.
circles, one of your zeros.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't understand.
See your little
Oh,
circles.
up there. Oh, I see.
Yeah. So you haven't bought anything yet.
God,
On the
they're
next
small.
move. Right. Who's next?
Me.
Go.
You made a clever decision to go shopping with Ash. You have 3 options. Take a closer
One
look.
of us has got to be shit though. We can't all be. Have you chosen him? That's good. It's like, no, you've chosen Ash. You desperate prick. I don't know. Just saying.
That's.
Well, there's only one character left.
You've
so-
chosen Eli. What's the point?
I'm like being nice. I'm like you.
Yeah, alright.
People.
You have 3 options. Take a closer look at the stall on your left, go to 17. Take a look at the stall on your right, go to 27. Or start walking towards the stalls ahead.
Everyone has that option, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Big
I-
boy.
Round the
My
market.
The natural response is to turn right.
Oh,
So that's 27.
27. It's exciting, isn't it?
So number 27,
Yeah.
table.
Oh.
This is rather a large table with lots of clothes and a few other things. You find both 58 and XX.
XX means you have to roll a
Roll
yellow
a dice.
and a black
Ooh,
dice.
It's the first time
and-
we've had the dice.
yeah.
So 58
And-
is a boxed copy of Cluedo.
XX will be whatever these two digits ends. If you roll that one and it's 1 and you roll that, it's 6. You get 16, so that's the item you look for.
I
So-
genuinely have got a little bit excited now that the two D10s
Oh, you've just-
come out.
Yeah, look at
Oh, smell the D10.
Biffo's tempted.
Do you want me to audibly roll these?
Yeah, why not? It's,
All
it
the
brings them in. So,
Foley,
yeah, it's jingle jangle. Oh, it's good stuff.
Tinkle, tinkle.
What is it?
81.
81. Alright, can you go up to 81? Yes, you can.
Ladies, 81.
Oh,
So-
I'll tell you, it's a positively happy book by Noel Edmonds. It is worth £2. You can get 50% off, and it's quite rare.
See, I.
Well, what's your superpower? Because
I
maybe you
get
can
3
use that.
extra time uses.
Do you at a table so you don't have
Why?
to take time off? That's
Does
his
that
power.
have to do with the veganism?
Yes, it is. I just get a little bit longer. It says
They never
ash
shut up
waste.
about it, do they?
Ash
No.
wastes. I didn't bring it up. Ash wastes no time. If an item is good, it's good. It's as simple as that. He starts his adventure with 15 instead of the regular 12 time sections.
So you
can
see
say
on
times his
you see
side.
on your little card you've got 3 extra little zeros.
Yeah, use the extra 3 times. So when do I call them into play?
Well, like it just means that you have more time. So you know if you stay at a table for
Yeah.
2 rounds, you tick them off. But even though you've cut those off, you've still got 3 extra at the end. So no matter when you run out of time, when
What
we
time?
run out of time,
We run out
you've got
before
3
you.
more moves.
Okay, so what I'm going to say is I'm definitely going to buy that
The Noel Edmonds book.
Noel Edmonds book. So
All
could
right.
I have the pen, please?
There you go. You just on your little sheet write down how much you've
So
spent
I'm
on it.
crossing off a 0.
Yeah.
That's a song.
How much was that? 250. I spent way too much on that fucking books of DVDs.
How much
So-
did you spend?
Well, I've got £4.40 left.
Two,
Fuck this already.
so it says
You haven't got
£2.
440, you've got 340.
It says 250C2. What does that mean?
No, 440.
250. Ashley's asking.
Sorry, what did you say?
It says 250C2.
Hang on. What was the right item again?
Well, how many
Six-
pounds did you start with?
The book. It was two. Oh, so it's £2.
£2.
You can get up to 50% off, but that means you cross another 0 off your time slip.
Oh yeah, I'll do. Oh no, I don't. I've spent £2. That's absolutely fine. So what do I write here?
You write down the item that you bought. So if it's an Noel Edmonds book, I mean I don't know what you bought. What's
Oh,
that?
Price
here.
paid,
Yeah.
discount.
So I bought item 81.
Yeah.
Price paid was £2.
No, you took the extra time, so that it cost you £1 because you got the discount.
Oh,
didn't
no,
you?
I didn't need to
I
take
don't
the extra
understand
time because it was only
Are you
£2.
keeping
Oh,
all
so
this
yeah.
in the podcast?
Yeah. And then put some
Rarity.
interesting music under it.
Rarity
Trust me.
C, rating 2.
Just wondering.
Well, we're just playing it ad hoc. And we're
It's- Paul,
what?
this is not a successful segment.
Shut up! Well, I'm
I'm
enjoying
really
this.
I'm
I'm
really,
enjoying
I'm
it.
course you
genuinely- Forget about that podcast. I'm loving it.
Yeah,
Well,
see, there you
just
go. We've got to
so
make it
many
interesting.
rules.
Maybe be a bit more fucking funny.
I'm hungover.
Yeah, you're always hungover. We've not recorded an episode of Cheap Show where you've not been hungover.
Yes, we have.
I can't remember 'em.
Last one.
Right, Mr. Biffo, it's
Yeah.
now your turn to read your section and continue on with this adventure.
Mr. Biffo was an obvious choice. An obvious choice.
A bit
Ladies
too
and
obvious, ladies and gentlemen.
You have 3 options. Take a closer look at the stall on your left, go to 28. The one on your right, go to 53. Or start walking towards the stall's ahead. I'm going to look at the one on my left, 28.
Okay.
And that,
you know
ladies and
what?
gentlemen, is how you read things out.
Mate, you know what? I'm trying to be on your side here to get you a bit more leverage in Cheap Show, and you just keep throwing shit back in the face. It's
I
so easy.
wasn't necessarily criticising
Just
you.
go easy. I know it's not like, oh, not gag. We're playing a game and we're trying to entice people until playing it. Fucking hell.
Calm down, dear.
I forgot what table I was at. I was at 50, wasn't I?
Well,
You
I'm
have
at
to remember what
28.
table we're at.
There's some reasonable items here. You spot 43, 78 and XX. You can now visit the table on your far left, go to 53, the table on your right, go to 49, and walk towards the central area of the sale, go to 25. I want to roll some dice, so I'm
There
going
you go.
to look at XX.
Have a look at XX.
Relax.
Right,
81. 7.
Evan.
Or you could do 78, it's up to you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that's
I
a
went
good point.
white dice.
Alright, so we said that rule then.
Which of those dice would you describe as white?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there isn't one.
There's a lighter one than the other one.
Do you want to get involved?
Steve?
I don't know why you're bringing this up.
Trouble is, I don't see colour.
Okay.
Do you not? That's
Yeah, you fucking liar.
You fucking. That's a real affliction. That's a real affliction people suffer from.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go for 78
Right.
because I get a 50% discount
Oh.
on this huge stack of gaming magazines. No, fuck, I'm not buying them. Bollocks.
Do you
What
know
do I do now?
Talking
Pick
of
another
gaming.
item. You don't have to.
In that case, I'm going to look at. Oh god, I've lost my page.
I've got a terrible pain in my thumb from playing the.
Mario game.
Yeah, on
Mario
the
Kart?
3DS.
No, he's got Mario 3D Land.
That's my son's favourite game.
Is it? Not World, Land.
Mario 64 is his favourite game.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Stop shitting on the gaming community.
Right, I'm
Shut up.
going to buy 43. Sorry.
Alright, what's 43?
It is a penknife, sucks.
Oh,
Which is £1.50.
£1.50,
You got
6%
your
off.
pen, Ash.
Are you taking the discount or are you just going to pay
Eli,
£1.50?
I don't get a discount for a penknife. That's
I
not
feel
a
like
game.
you
Like
like
broccoli.
You can have a discount, right? But
Right.
it just means you
I
take
think
5
penknife is very much an Eli
minutes
knife.
off your clock.
Yeah, penknife. Yeah.
So you don't have to
Well,
have a
what is
massive
the
penknife.
aim of this game?
The aim is to buy 3 items and at the end we rate them all and someone gets the best
Oh,
points.
no, I don't need the discount for this.
Alright, okay,
It's
now you
only
can save it.
£1.50.
Right, it's back to me. I was at table 50. And you can write down your route on your card so you don't forget where you are. 50, right. 50. So what do I do next? Do I want to go to 45 or 57? I'm going to go 39. Everyone else walked ahead, so I'm going to go 39. I'm over here. Oh, there's a very old man standing behind this table. Oh, you feel a bit sorry for
Uncle
him.
Grumbly.
You adjust your eyes and it's Eli.
What?
No, I didn't say that.
Can I just interrupt very quickly? I realised I didn't make a choice at the end of my round. I should have.
You can do that next though. You just got to remember where you are, what table you're at. Right, it's an old man, and you feel a bit sorry for him.
Would you like to see my range of pots and jars full of delectable grumbly goodness?
I've got a chud.
I've
I've got a chud disc.
some nice.
I've got a dry chud disc
I've
here.
got nice chaff scat hybrid jam.
Shelf scat hybrid jam.
Now
Yeah.
that's good.
Eaten in the lab.
It's a little bit spicy, but it's all a bit trickly down the throat.
Mate, could you just please? I'd
You
like
have a
to
go at us.
All right, listen.
Focus.
You feel very sorry for him. It's a cold day. He has a healthy selection of items, but most of it is out of your price range. Oh yeah. You do spot 94 as well as X and X. Now where do you want to go? Right. So what is 94? 94 is.
Is that on the items list?
Yeah, 94 is a top of the pops 1978 album.
That is
Oh, it's a
so
quid!
Gannon.
It's a quid! I'm getting that!
That's a Gannon.
I'm getting that! I'm not need to roll the dice. Give me a pen. I'm writing that. I'm having
Right,
top,
is it
top
my
of the
go?
pop. Shut up! Hello, old man.
Hello,
Can I have top of the pop?
you get free jam.
Who's on the front cover of it?
Gary Glitter and Jimmy Savile and
What?
William.
You never used to get real people on the covers of Top of the Pops albums.
No, you
They were
did.
just nudie ladies.
No, those are the albums.
Really?
This
I
is
think
an
she's
annual.
talking about an annual.
Oh, annual.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were nudie ladies in
Yeah.
stripy
Some
tops.
cover versions on there.
Yeah.
Like session musicians.
Yeah.
Wow.
To call them covers is
Yeah.
is
So
pushing
some
it.
were better than
They're
the
copies. They're sort of copies.
others. Yeah, cover versions imply the degree of creativity.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're just copy records.
Right, well I bought that. Thank
Apparently,
you
though-
very much, old man.
Thank you to show you the one.
Some of the early Motown copy
trying to do
records
Yeah.
were some of them were done by Elton John and David Bowie.
Oh, really? When they were.
And if you know,
Dropping
if you're in the
musicians.
know about which ones, you can get a good penny.
A bit of a funny penny. You gotta get a.
Funny penny.
Get a fair penny.
What do you have?
Ah.
No, Uncle Grumbly's dead.
Just come on, your go. Where'd you
Where's
go
my
next?
I'm at 66.
Lucky you.
Oh. Am I? No. Hamburger, but I ate the burger, didn't I?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I was at 70, sorry. You choose to buy the burger. Not bad, actually. Right, take a look at this lot the burger vendor hands you his suitcase. Roll the dice and take a look at the corresponding items from the list of special items.
Oh, it's in a special suitcase.
S1 to 50 in the front of the magazine.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, special items.
So what do I do?
I don't don't know. Does it have numbers for the items?
Yeah,
or the
Yeah.
X's?
So what? Do
Well,
I
then check them
roll
up.
one dice or two?
Well, how many X's are there?
Um,
Is it just a bunch of numbers? What number are you at?
it says roll the dice and take a look at the corresponding item from the list of
Right.
special
In that case, you
items.
just roll the dice and then you.
How many of them?
Yeah, there's the problem because it starts with 1, so you can't roll 1 on 2 dice. See what I mean?
I'm confused. Just
Because
roll
you've
the
got
dice.
items 1 to 50.
Yeah.
So if you roll, you can't roll 1 with 2
Alright,
dice.
Oh, all right. I
So
see what
does
you
it tell you how many to roll?
mean. I think it just rolls one. Why can't you fucking? It was right there. You couldn't even roll it onto a table. It's now on the floor because you tossed it with the least amount
Maybe
of
that's
interest
hold on, why
possible.
don't we just count
What's
that
the point?
die?
It's
Seven,
seven.
five.
One on the floor.
5.
7-5.
Right, so that's one item you've got
Can you
there.
look it up for me, please,
Which
Ash?
one, number 7?
7-5.
No, you're getting a bit chilly. You
And
two.
what they... Well, yes.
Well, can you get some gift?
Make a joke about pooing in a pot and selling it to someone. You're bankrupt in your head.
You're morally bankrupt. You are morally bankrupt.
You are creatively overdrawn.
We're in the bankrupt in another part. of the
Right,
dance.
so it goes up to 50.
Bankrupt.
It goes up to 50.
Deposits.
It only goes up to 50, but there's a list at the back and the front.
No, you just got to worry about the first
Yeah.
list. That's it.
So should we just
List
take
A.
what number landed on the table? Let's do that.
It was 75.
Only one die landed on the table, didn't it?
All right. Well, then that was 5.
Okay.
What do I get?
So you got a promo of One Step Beyond by Madness for £2.
Oh, not bad.
Well, where's that? That's not number 5.
Actually,
It's special item 5.
Oh, special item 5. Oh.
Yeah, see, you got it wrong.
So your code for that is £2, 0 discount,
Yeah.
R7.
Oh, he's doing well.
£2.
0 R7.
So now that you've looked in my special suitcase, Sonny Jim, would you like to put your penis in this hand of mine? Step back and
You've
step
got a
forward.
moral
Step
idea.
Why?
back
Why
and
have
step
you just
forward.
gone to that?
Step back and step forward.
I'll tell you what, old
and then
man.
I'll make Mr. Whippy all over my cream cones.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Old Man, old
Yeah.
pervert man.
Yeah.
This is my broth cannon.
Yeah.
I wanted to say that. Really.
I used to
I'm
have
morally
a
bankrupt.
big gun that shot out Matt Goss into the air. It was my Bros cannon.
Yeah.
I
What?
regret
You can
that.
see that.
I regret that.
Oh,
I regret
I
that.
can see the look in your eyes.
Well, the
It's-
thing
it's
is-
getting closer
I
to.
don't get it.
I was offering to joke. But that's the point. It's like I'm making a joke about jokes. All I'm doing is riffing on a boring plot, and I've ruined it.
Oh,
Next.
you're so
Riffing
much
on
better
a
than
boring pun, much better than
Oh, no,
Street chaff. Street chaff. It's salty doggy goodness. Right,
no,
Tasha's
I'm
go.
some lonely chow.
Oh, you get twisted. Owner of some bony chow.
Bony
Oh,
chow,
oh,
very good.
oh, much
Chow for the
better.
bone.
Yeah, off the bone.
Ooh.
Kentucky Fried Chow.
Oh, I thought
My wife cooked this chow. The fucking kids better eat the fucking chow. Sundays are family time. Just get chow on the table. Everybody round the fucking table. Chow. I remember that ad. It was really creepy.
It was.
It's Ash's go. Right, next.
Alpha Fowler.
I've got to go out to work. You will not go out to work until every last morsel of that fucking chow is in your belly, you little pretentious fuck.
Street Chow.
Stop it.
Why? It's Ash's go. Go on, your
Yeah,
go.
come on, Ash.
Okay, so I was
Come
at-
on, look.
Hurry up,
I was
Ash.
at
Come on.
27. Look,
Doing a success.
this is a rather large table with lots of clothes and a few other things. You find both good at that.
Oh, he's lost interest.
I mean, no, I'd already read that bit. You have 3 options. Look to the table to the left, go to 54. Inspect the table on your far right, go to 17. Or walk towards the north and go to 38. I'm going north to 38.
Do you know what's funny as well? It's like game time is not real time, but I've crossed off 15 minutes and we've been doing half an hour.
I've only crossed off 1 0.
Yeah, so you should
Is
have
that
done it.
correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't done
It's
anything.
because I did a gamble and then I moved and stuff.
I haven't crossed off anything.
You should have crossed off 2. at
2
least.
zeros.
No, 3, sorry, 3. because you had to move to the van rather than take those three.
I've had a burger. I've got a.
You're looking at a very cluttered set of tables.
Yeah.
The lady behind the table enthuses. Each
Ooh.
item £5 or less.
Oh, lovely man.
You spot 5, 29 and 54.
Oh.
You have 4 options next. Oh.
5, 29
I
and
should-
34.
5, 29
So
and 54.
It's a boiled sweet made of glass.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, that's a great item. Can we
A
talk
yellow,
about that?
no,
That's
a
great
yellow
item.
emoji
My
ballpoint
favourite
pen.
item.
Oh, 54.
54 is a photo album. Oh, Eli's very attracted by the boiled
They're all
sweet.
shit, aren't they?
Where are you going?
I'm standing over here.
You're not having a smoke during the podcast. Sit down.
Come on.
You might buy the mic so everyone can see your fat gut right now as well.
What? I.
Right now, there's going to be a fisheye lens of your fucking tummy
I-
bending around the side of the screen.
Listen, mate.
What? Just don't stand in front of it with your
God,
big
really?
arse out.
It's not a film thing.
Sit down, we're playing a game. Do you want me to fucking punch you?
They're violence.
I will take
Uncomfortable.
a toothpick to your beaters if you don't behave. Yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry, Ash, what did you
No, you
decide to buy?
Yeah, it doesn't matter anyway.
Does matter.
Very awkward.
I'm going to go for the boiled sweet.
Oh, £1.
What number was
Good
that?
choice,
Chris?
Ash.
I'll tell you the code. That was
Covered
boiled
pen.
sweet was.
I ain't got it.
No,
Oh,
it's
Eli's
not.
got it just there.
Put it over there.
Eli, the pen, not the paper. Right, good.
So I cross off the time.
I'll tell you the code. So cross off the time. It was £1. It was code C and rating 2.
And what number was it, please?
5. There you go. Now it's time for Mr. Biffo to move to the next market store and see what he suggests.
Well, I've got a choice of.
Oh.
Well, I'm going to go to the table on my right, which is 49.
Oh, 49. It's feeling fine. 49.
Can I just check? I don't have to buy something at each.
No, you don't. But
Yeah.
you do have to take the time
It's
off.
not
because
the
you've moved.
law. Right, so did someone clean out their office? You spot 22. What's that? Anyone? Oh, I can look.
Oh, look. Sorry, 22 is a blue stapler.
Blue stapler.
Oh.
How much is that?
That
£1.50.
is £1.50.
Right, so I've got 20, whatever that was.
Stapler.
Stapler.
Stapler. S53.
S53. Oh, that's a good. It can't be S53. It doesn't even go to
So you're on the
S50.
wrong list.
Front page. Aye.
S list is the special list.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It only goes up to
That's what that
50.
says, S53. Does that not say S53?
I mean,
It does say that, yeah.
I have got an S53.
That's troubling.
Well, what do?
I'm gonna result check this
So
item.
it says S53 and then there's a question mark and an exclamation mark after it.
Question mark and exclamation mark. I don't know what that means.
What's going on?
Hang on. Oh, hang on. I found it at the very back.
Ah,
It's an original script of The Goodyear. It's £15.
What's
You
that?
what the hell
I
is
don't
the
know.
Goodyear?
I don't know. It's a book about tyres.
The
I don't
blimp.
know.
The blimp.
Yeah. The Goodyear.
How
It's
much is
£15.
it?
You can get 50% off if you want.
£15.
15, yes.
But I haven't even got that. You
I know,
don't
but you-
get me a
listen,
You
tenner.
only get a tenner.
Well, listen,
You
it
get
says you can
discount,
get
don't you?
15. You get
I need
50%
the
off.
game stuff.
Oi, it says you can get 50% off this. It's rare and its code is 6. So you can get it for
That one.
£7.50.
I don't know what it is. I've never even heard of that.
Well, then don't get it then.
Right.
So what else do you
That
want?
might be worth
Blue
something.
stapler.
That's it. What was 22? Blue stapler.
22 was a blue
If I get
stapler.
a blue stapler, you're
Don't
gonna
have to
say
buy
that
anything.
shit at the end, are you?
You don't have to buy
I'm
anything.
not buying anything at that store.
All right, well then.
Worst stall ever.
Right, good. Next time. Where am I?
I need a
39.
shit. I mean, in the game, I need a shit. Isn't that what you're going to do?
Got to drown the market.
Oh, come over here.
Oh.
I've got a place you can deposit.
Mate, why does Uncle Grumpy
You
keep
know what? I
coming
don't
back?
give a fuck. I like Uncle Grumbly, even though I shouldn't. Right, I am on table 39, so where do I go from
Oh, I
there?
can see you. I'm on table 38. Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Hello.
How's it going?
I can see you both from the loo.
Eating a burger.
Bush.
Right, do I go to 76, 16, or I can go to any of the stalls on the outer ring, 50 or 57. I'm going to go to 16.
I'm squeezing a brown one out my ring.
You spot a small table filled with tools. You spot 35, 77, and XX. You can now pay the stall on your right and visit, or go to the other table. I'm going to roll the dice. I've not done that yet, so I'm going to roll the dice.
Do-do, 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 do. Boo!
83.
Game's over, mate.
Shut up, stop. 83.
I mean, that
A Zippo lighter with Guns N' Roses on. Oh, I can't even buy that.
I like that. I
I
like
can't
that.
afford it. Even with a discount, I can't afford it.
Shall I dismiss this?
Yeah, stop that.
You've got to.
So what else was there? 35 or 77?
Who's won?
35, a wooden mallet.
What if the market's closed?
77.
You can't keep shopping once they've
A
been
slightly
sold.
rusty hammer.
They're perfect.
Rusty hammer.
No, I gave her a rusty hammer the other day.
Rusty water, rusty bucket.
And then I gave her a proper blue stapler.
A blue
I gave
stain.
her a blue stapler, not a blue stain.
I would like a litre of nappy and blue water.
Right, well, I tell you what, I've bought 2 items. How many have you bought?
One.
How many have you bought, Ash?
2.
How many have you bought?
One, but I've got.
Well, I'll tell you
I've got
what,
2 items.
you two get an item each next. We both got 2, and then we can score it.
I
Right?
don't. Was I meant to write down something?
Yeah, everything.
I've just got £2.0R7.
Yeah, because that's all you need to write. Because I will tell you
What was the
points
other
are.
item I just got?
You didn't get another item. Remember, you said,
I had a burger.
yeah, then you went for a shit in the game.
And a little bit.
Yeah, and a little bit in his pants. So what table were you at? You can buy an item. If you buy an item and then...
Hamburger.
Yeah.
Right.
And I rolled the dice, didn't I? And I got that item. What was it?
What item? You should know.
It was-
You got it!
What's in your bag?
£2.0R7.
What did you buy?
Oh, something else.
You didn't write the code down, did
I
you?
did. Since
No, you wrote the code, but you haven't
£2.0R7.
got
Just go
I've
to
got
another
the
store.
code here.
I know,
Go
it
to
was
another
a-
store
was it
and buy an
special
item.
Quick, market's closing.
Was it
Quick,
special?
quick!
Was it a
Quick.
special item?
Market
Yeah.
closing.
Yeah,
You
but you
bought
didn't buy
that
it.
promo of One Step Beyond by Madness.
Oh, yeah, I remember now.
Oh, did you write it down?
No, but I've got
You
the
still
code.
hasn't.
Well, if you haven't
I've
written
got
it
the
down...
code!
S05.
So is that the code he's got?
No.
So he's only got one item in it. It's that item, the madness thing.
No, I've
right,
got 2
good.
items.
No, you don't.
No, you ate one of them. One of them was a burger.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
because you didn't go anywhere. You went to a burger.
Why
They
did
did
it
you
say
leave it out?
£2.0R7?
But that's the code for One Step Beyond, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Right. Get another item now. Buy another item now.
Where
The
from?
shop's anyone. Just where's your next table? Go there.
Alright, hamburger.
Market's closing.
Right.
Come on, get your shiny. Take your hairy tails with you.
Table on your right,
Finish
18.
up,
Yeah, I'm going to the table on my right.
Right.
Getcha. Getcha.
Going to the table on my right, 18.
Christ. I'm sorry this is boring.
Here
I'm
we
sorry
go.
you're a boring man.
This
Talk to them.
table, Paul, this table has
Yeah.
loads of boxes. Most of them are filled with old books. Oh, that's nice.
That's nice, isn't it?
Oh, I love the smell of old books.
Hello, this is my.
Oh, fuck
I'm
off.
going to do one voice. I'll do another one.
Hey, I'm Jimmy Biscuits, and this is my bookstore. These are the best books in the world.
There's a box labelled music.
Ah, it's full of music books.
Aha! There's 91 and 38.
91.
What? Not the best. There's also a small stack of vinyl next to the box. No. Oh, wow, it's S07. What's that?
So, 91 is a 7-inch single of Venus by Bananarama. What was the other one?
38.
38 is a vinyl single of Atmosphere by R. Abbott.
Oh, I've got that
Oh,
already.
Yeah, and then S, what is it? S what?
S07.
S07 is
Remember that,
a
man.
misprint of Relayer by Yes.
A misprint.
A misprint.
A misprint of Relayer by Yes.
Also,
Where's the misprint?
I went to see Yes in concert with my dad.
Did you?
Yeah.
It was incredible.
Yeah.
Really?
I got in trouble at a Yes concert because I used to work at Wembley Stadium, Wembley Arena. It's a long story.
what did you do? I may have been there.
I
Did you
used
go
to.
see them?
My best friend growing up was the son of Steve Howe, the guitarist from Yes.
What?
I've been on tour with them.
Dun dun dun! Eli's not a boring prick.
No, I'm not. Look, they've both
I
got
met Jeff Downs' ex-wife in a pub.
Now that's a story.
That was a story. Yeah, she was bitter.
Really?
Rick Wakeman was at the gig.
Yeah.
He was playing keyboard.
Doing all that.
But I went with my dad just because it was like, yeah, I'll come with you. And then it was one of the best gigs I've ever been to.
Oh, really?
It was great.
Yeah.
And they did loads of talking in between.
When was this? Recently?
I reckon we're pushing 10 years ago.
Okay.
10 years.
Because they don't talk to each.
Which lineup, though?
The Rick and John Anderson half don't talk to the other half.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
Rick and John Anderson.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Right.
Great, now we're talking about Yes.
Prog Paul.
They
Prog
were
Paul.
mate, it was genuinely amazing.
I find prog, by and large, interminable nonsense.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
You're
That's
listening to
so right.
CheapShow.
Yeah,
I-
well, that
I
is
feel
interminable
as well.
nonsense. Good.
That's true.
Do you want to shake my hand?
No,
Okay.
Shake me hand.
Why don't we do a podcast about it?
No,
I'm
shut
just
up.
trying to grab the Yes album.
He's got to get the Yes
I'm
album.
trying to grab the Yes album.
Yeah.
A voice comes from behind. Hey, you can't have that. I reserved that. Throw one die. If you throw 0 to 5, it turns out the record was indeed reserved. Tough luck.
Stop eating crisps!
I didn't
Listen
listen.
here, let's
This
bring
is-
it back.
This is thrilling.
What did I roll?
Can't even open them.
What, a
6. You got a 6. Does that mean you get the album?
I throw to 6 and 9, however, it turns out the git was lying, and you have first dibs to purchase it. Do you
Let's
want
play that out. Hey, that's my lattice. I put dips on it.
I'll stick my broth cannon round the whole winky hole and.
Barbara, hold the phone. I'm just going to get me nosh socked. What? Nosh socked?
Oh dear, the sock nosh.
Oh.
That's what you meant?
Me wobbly sock nosh. Oh, there you go. That's better. Did you buy it?
I got chicken stock.
Write
coming
it
out
down.
my-
That's such
Buy
an
it.
insight.
Write it down.
Such an insight into you then, Paul.
Oh.
You were so disappointed with something that didn't land. I love what
What do I buy it
I
for?
won't get my knobs on.
How much did it
and
cost?
You livened up.
How much does it cost?
£2.
How do you know?
Because it says on the list, doesn't
Right,
it?
can I have a pen?
SO7. I'll give you the code for it to write down. It is this. Right, it's £2. No discount. R7. Right?
Well, that's what I've written down already.
You couldn't have, because... Oh, no, I did... Hang on, I looked at it. Note 7. No, it's... What? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. That is my fault. Yes. £2 OR7. Oh, I gave you the wrong code for...
Before.
Oh, no, they're exactly the same code.
Ah.
They're exactly the same code. Fuck, I thought I was having a mental fart then.
So, because they're both records, all the records are the same
maybe.
code.
I don't know. Or it's just coincidence you happen to get those two codes. Right, Mr. Biffo, go to another
Yes.
store and roll a dice and buy a thing.
I gotta go to the left. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go on the one on the right, which is 94.
Oh, 94, 94.
I might have to do a little burp in a minute.
Do it.
Right, 94 stall, large stall near the eastern entrance of the sale.
Oh.
There's some gaming stuff.
Oh,
Here as well as 45,
75.
75. Come on, man. Let's
That
see what
is a 90s Super Mario cap.
Ooh. You don't like that?
Oh, yes.
Would I like that?
Would you like that?
No.
You'd
It'd
be
be
wearing
great.
it.
I wouldn't have it, but I love Mario.
What did you think the design is? Just the face of Mario on the pin?
Is it a classic Mario?
Oh, I see.
Actual,
Yeah.
Maybe.
Let's say it's that, 'cause it's more
Alright.
interesting than
Would
just
you?
a baseball cap.
I couldn't put a hat on my head that was from a boot sale.
No, all underwear.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm really that.
Because it
good.
just has bits of dead man's scalp on it. Is that when you're a bit squeamish?
Yeah.
Just a bit of old flaky dead.
Or if
guy's
it's a
head.
Mario hat, it'd probably be like a dead child's hat.
Yeah.
Scalp.
That they pulled from the wreckage and dusted it off and went, we
can
give
sell
that to charity, yeah.
Oh, poor little
It's quite
Timmy's-
rare, that.
Well, it's got
Timmy's
one
dead,
up.
but- I often say that at children's funerals. Waste not one money and quite a lot of gaming.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a really, really sad situation, but that Neo Geo is worth quite a lot.
To think we buried him in his Mario costume. Oh
Guys.
Right, 45.
Fucking
Paul.
well. 45 is... Oh, it's a set of 4 new alkaline AA
For God's
batteries.
sake, I'm only finding the worst things.
What
in this
next?
market.
I've got a couple
60.
of records.
60 is a jar of homemade elderberry jam.
That's for me. Elder Jerry
Right.
Van.
Elderberry jam.
Oh, he's the old bloke who lives at the end of the road, Elder Jerry.
Yeah.
He wants an Elder Jerry jam.
Right, what is that?
Oh, I've done
18.
18. That is 18 is a DVD of Ashen's Quest for the Game Child.
Well, I'm
That's
gonna have to buy
exciting.
that, aren't I?
Yeah. Boom.
It's £3. Where's the pen?
I've unplugged your mic. I don't know how long that was for.
Was it
Oh
on?
dear!
I don't know if it was that long. It might
Oh,
have
no,
been.
that's just the
Is it on DVD? I know it's on Blu-ray.
Yeah, no, I saw
Yeah,
it in
it
the
is.
shop.
Did you?
Good.
I saw it on CEX, Quest for the Game Child.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Also, thanks for taking my role in that. Some friend you turned out to be.
It was a great show.
It's funny, wasn't it? I kept cracking,
Yeah.
Cracking wise.
cracking you up.
You did.
Remember
It was
that
very,
we got-
very difficult.
We had a
very
real
funny.
moment.
We really
didn't we?
bonded on that
Yeah,
show.
it was funny.
I loved it because everyone was there. The
Fine,
whole
go
team.
get your fucking podcast. don't
Eli
give a
was
shit.
there.
Right,
Everyone
let's
was
do
there.
scores.
Yeah.
Shut up, we're doing
Yeah.
the scores.
Do you remember when we really laughed?
We
like,
laughed
on
so
camera?
hard about how bad the food was.
No, let me tell this story as a true story. The food was out, and I'd never been on a shoot before, And so someone, I think Stuart, said, "Oh, there's food there. You can go get it." So I went up, and they just wouldn't look at me. And I was standing on my own, and they was like, "Oh, there's vegan food there." So I went up and waited, and then after about 5 minutes, she went, "Oh, all the crew get served first." Of course they do. I didn't know that as a thing. So
It is
I
a
walked
thing,
back over and
yeah.
went, "You absolute arsehole. Why didn't anyone say it? I didn't know the rules. I didn't know the rules.
Sponsor etiquette.
Ash,
I
you
didn't
weren't-
know the rules."
Ash, you weren't missing much. The food was extremely discouraging on that shoot.
However, I am
It really
now
was. It
I'm
really
now
was.
on IMDb.
Yeah.
Because of the Ashens movie.
Yeah.
Are you in the new one?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, we will. Right, let's move on to the scoreboard round.
Yeah, I took Paul's role.
Oh, is this the one we're talking about?
Yeah. They
You
said-
weren't the original.
No, I wasn't in the original. But they said they were like, "Oh, it's sad that Paul couldn't be in it, but we are pleased because Ash did such a good
He
job."
did do a good job.
Thank you.
He did do a good
Oh,
job. Paul.
look at Paul.
Right, the best way to score is the maximum ranking. If there's 2 or more...
Colin paid well.
No, that's not true.
I'll be honest, it paid much. It did. I was genuinely surprised.
How much?
Right.
I hold up fingers.
Go on.
Everyone got 100 a day.
£100
All actors 100 a day.
Was it? So is that equity minimum?
I think that does meet equity minimum requirements. Maybe not, actually. Because, yeah, if you did a 5-day week, then you'd have 500. I think it is around that.
I just didn't relate.
I should have done it.
You should have.
Shut up. We're going to do the score round. So, here's how we do it, alright? I'm going to skip through this very quickly. By price. How much did you score 1 price point for every 10% of a
This is
discount
just
you've
like
got a
whole
bargain
system,
for?
isn't it?
Yeah.
With a maximum of 5 of each item. So if you got a discount of 50% and you get 5 bonus. So if you get 60%, you can only get 5 bonus because that's as much as you can get.
What?
So I got a discount of 60%, so that means I get 5 points. Did you? How many discounts did you get over the course of the game?
I had a burger, and then I bought some records.
What's your discount though? Did you get any discount? Did
I
you get a
don't know,
discount?
I've got...
You didn't write it down.
I've
So
got-
Eli gets no points there.
I don't think he got this.
Did you get a discount?
No discount.
Did you get a
I
discount?
don't know.
No.
I don't know what that means.
Next. So far I'm winning. The next way
Surprise.
is rarity. For each common item you get 1 point. If you get an uncommon it's 2 points. Rare is 3 and extraordinary is E.
What's
so
the key?
I've
It's
got...
R, it's rare, right?
Yeah,
the,
so
that's
what
the,
have you got?
That's the
How do I
letter.
know?
Did you write down your
C?
items?
Yeah, common.
That's
So
common.
that's a point.
I don't know what I've written on that other one.
That's a point.
A U.
Oh,
That's
that's
common.
uncommon.
Yeah, you. What
So
uncommon?
that's 2. So that means you've got 3 points. So remember 3 points. I'll do
3 points.
Biffo 3. I have... What did I have? I
Was
have
it common?
5
Was 1
point. Right, so did you get any discounts? No, you didn't. We're talking about that. So, what items did you get? Did you get
I got 2 C's.
2 C's? That's 2
2
points
points.
for you. So, Ash is 2. And Eli?
2 R's.
2 R's.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that
Really
is...
copy of
It's a
Relayer.
misprint, a relayer, misprint must have been
That's-
recalled.
I know something like that.
Eli has 6 points so far.
Down by the edge, close to the water.
Right, so here we go. The next way, the fourth and final way to score
So
is by the point.
far away, so far away.
Fourth and final way, next way is, I've done that, fourth and final way is amount of time left on the clock, we won't do that, so that's fine. So, alright, so, okay, rankings. Biffo got 3, Paul got 5, Ash got 2, Eli got 6, Eli wins this game.
Yes. Thank you.
However,
Well deserved.
on the ranking scale, we've done badly. We were 0 to 20, so we're squashed flea. You're a flea market lightweight.
We
Perhaps
didn't play
your
the
shopping
game to the
wasn't a
end,
complete
did we?
failure. But boy, did you come
basically
close.
I probably would have won if we had.
We started playing it and then we
I like
just
it.
stopped right before the end.
I mean, there's
It's,
more points for that.
Impressive.
I like it.
Absolutely beautiful
It's
piece
really
of
impressive.
stuff.
Well, we didn't exactly do it justice, but we did try our best.
I
If
loved
you would
it.
like to get hold of this, you can.
Why did you hold your crutch when you said that?
Because I
If you
thought
wanna
the
get
phone
hold-
was there.
If you want to get hold of this,
there?
Yeah.
Am I right in thinking all Patreons get the magazine?
All patrons get this for free, so you can get that now.
and
No
you
matter
guys on
what.
Patreon.
Yeah.
How would I find that?
Oh, patreon.com/CheapShow.
Listening to this show.
Yeah, you could
I was
listen.
doing a little advert.
I know, yeah, no, it's very professional.
Digital.
I
As
can
long
do
as
ads.
Ash
I
explains
can do ads. I do ads.
Stranger.
No, shh.
Cold out.
Ugh. Mungry.
Mungry.
Oi, Mungry, come here.
Oh,
Mascot of
what's
Chow.
wrong with him?
Hello, Mungry. What have you got for me?
Mungry
I'm
the
starving. He said monkey.
He's got his back legs
Hungry the
are missing.
monkey.
Yeah.
Kids love it.
Mungry.
I've got a lovely sausage made of dog.
Oh, lovely. Is that a new
I'm
item?
sorry.
Is
I'm
that a
sorry.
new item from
What are we doing?
Is
This
that-
game's over. Let's end.
Is that Chow Tube?
What?
Like
Chow?
squeezable chow.
Yes.
Chow for the
Chow
chow.
for the chew.
Yeah.
Tear off the end.
Give it
squeeze
here. Oh, cold, hungry, city streets.
Chow
Chow
paste.
And now, Street Chow comes with Uncle Grumbly's favourites.
Street chow peelers.
Oh.
Peelers, love it.
Chow bongo.
Oh.
Chow bongo, they drink it in the
Congo.
in Corrigan.
Where?
Chow's jerky.
Chow jerky.
Chow's jerky.
Chow built on.
Oh,
So,
anyway, that was
chow tongue.
the Cheap Show.
Chow scratchings.
Chow
Game.
talk. This is
Stop
chow talk.
saying chow.
Chow font.
Good.
Chow font. That's how it's
Saying.
invented.
Stop saying chow. Just stop
Chow
saying
font
chow.
St. Peter.
Chicken chow flavor.
Right, good.
Can I have some more Pepsi?
Yes.
Yeah.